Hello, my beautiful fountain friends. Welcome to Creepy Nibs. I'm the Countess, and it was new pen day like 4 days ago, and every time I've tried to record this video, something has gone horribly wrong. So, I am likely cursed, and this is probably not going to turn out right either, but we're going to hope for the best and see what happens. All right. So I've got a TWSBI box here. This was a wonderful, generous gift from an Anonymous Penefactor, my first one. You know who you are, I know who you are, and I love keeping secrets. So, here we have the TWSBI Mini Piston Fatigue Fountain Pen. Here's the box. It is not in the box. It is out of the box, but I will show you what is in the box. We get some foam. I was about to take a bite out of it, just for, testing purposes, but I'm not going to do that. Oops. Right, in the bottom is some literature, in case you're curious about how this works. You get one, I recommend reading it if you are not sure how the pen operates. Cool. And then here's the case. Opens like that. These little plastic bits hold the pen. Pull those off, pull the pen out. Nice, happy fun. In the beneath part. Oh no, I have flung the doohickey. Whatever. We got our metal TWSBI wrench and a little bottle of silicone grease. And as I usually recommend, don't take it apart as soon as you get it. You shouldn't have to do that. If there is an issue with the pen and the piston mechanism when you get it, please send it back. Because if you buy it from any seller who is worth their salt as far as pen selling goes, they will understand and give you a new one. Cool. So there's that. Awesome opossum. Let's go. Let's go. Get in there. All right. Now, the good part. The pen. Look at this little baby. Look at it. It's so cute and so pretty. And there's water in it because, I filled it a bunch. But look at the way that prisms. Oh, look at that. It reflects the light onto my hand. Oh, it's like a chandelier. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love this thing. Spoilers. This is not a first impressions. My first impressions were absolutely dope and amazing, and I wish you could have seen them because I was so happy. But we're going to try and recreate that feeling again here. It's a tiny pen. It's very small. It's about the size of a Prera. If you have one of those, there we go. Nearly identical. Prera might be a little bit longer. So there's that. Cool stuff. Let's compare it to my other TWSBIs. Or should I go? This is what the nib looks like. It's the same nib that's on the Eco and the Go, and I think the VAC Mini and the Classic, and all of those other TWSBIs that are not the Diamond 580 or the VAC 700. Or like those special editions, like the Draco and the Aurora. Is that what it's called? Those really gorgeous ones that they need to make more of. Why don't they do that? TWSBI, come on, get your shit together. We don't want the swipe. We want the Draco. Okay? Okay. Anyway, some people want the swipe. All right. I'm not going to be that opinionated. Of course, my fingers are covered in ink because that is how we do here. I have the fine nib on this one, but I was also fortunate enough to also be sent all of the other nibs. So that's awesome. Little tangent. Let's go on a little tangent. All right. So here's how the replacement nibs come. And this little tube unscrews. You get a whole ass section. Okay. But this section is not the black one that's on this one, so, you swap around the sections. But yeah, the whole thing, you don't have to do anything. There's some condensation on that nib because I have flushed all of them, because I've tested all of them. We'll take a look at that later. But it screws into this little red part. Very convenient. Just swoop right in, and you're good to go. No! Thank you. But on the bottom, if anybody can tell me, please, what is this? What is this for? What is this little thing that looks like the nipple on the nib unit, but it's not? Because as we saw, the nipple of the nib unit is on the nib unit, and this is just a little thingy like this. It's not some kind of adapter, because what would that adapt to? You know what I mean? I'm very confused. I don't get it. I don't understand, but hey, we cool. We like this. Super dope. Boop. All right. But yeah, the reason I put the fine on it, because I've never used TWSBI fine before, and I really like it. It's super good. All right, here's Big Sis. This is my Diamond 580 Smoke Rose Gold. Of course, it is taller, definitely larger ink capacity. This holds about 1 mil, maybe a little more, give or take. You know what I mean? Including like what goes in the feed. This has the aluminum mechanism. This one has the plastic one. I think I like the plastic one more than the aluminum one. For reasons, you know what I mean? The caps are quite similar. Of course, they are different sizes. Autofocus. Please focus automatically. Please, please, please. Yes. But, of course, yep. Longer clip, longer cap. Why are you looking like that? Oh, no! That's fine. We're good. Crisis averted. Is that better? Is that better? Yeah, of course. Oily fingers are going to be like that. There's the nib comparison. Bigger nib. I think the one on the Mini is a 5.5, and I'm not sure what size it is. As far as I know, they're made by Jowo, so that's good. We love Jowo nibs. They're always a treat. Most of the time. But yeah, screws to post. I'm scatterbrained. Nice, good size. Really comfy. Of course, I have not been able to have much success in lining up the clip with the nib. Maybe it is the way I've screwed the nib unit in that creates that little, I don't want to call it an issue, because it's not really an issue, it's just a thing, you know what I mean? Okay, so there's that. Line them up at the base. Okay, here's the Eco. Matchy matchy. Black Eco, mine has an extra fine nib. Eco is of course longer, but it is shorter than the 580 by a little tiny little bit. Here is the TWSBI Go. It's disgusting waste of oxygen. I really don't like the TWSBI Go. So it's a little bit longer, but that's also shorter than the Eco. And here's the TWSBI Classic. Boop. So there we go, little TWSBI size comparison, in case you're curious. That's how all of these little doodads work. Let us clean up, collect. We will ink, and then we will show off the writing comparisons. How's that? We like that? We like that. We love that. We so love that, okay? Listen. What am I? Inking the pen. That's what I'm doing. What I really wanted to do is to get with this. This is another present from the mysterious individual. There's a whole ass bottle of Jacques Shogun, but I don't think the fine nib does not play well with shimmer. I don't know why. It just doesn't. Maybe it's like a feed issue. Maybe it's just like it's a little bit, the tines are a little tight at the top. I don't know. I don't want to do anything to it because it writes really, really nice. With Matter, which is my favorite ink, always reliable. If a pen doesn't write with Matter, it's always a pen problem. And this one writes with Matter, so it is not a pen problem. Cool. You like that? All right. I have it in a little sample vial here because that's how I like filling my pens. Right. Let's see how good of a fill this gets. This piston's really smooth. Really nice. This section's really nice. It's a nice stopper in case your fingers get a little bit too high. It's nice. It's pretty thick. It's definitely thicker than an Eco section, which I do not find to be the most comfortable. And it doesn't have those little floopy suggestions. You see there? There you go. You like a nice broader section? You like a thicker, girthier grip? Here we go. It's your BFF for life. All right, let's dip and twist. All right, in one go, you get a pretty full fill. There's only like a couple millimeters of air in there, but that's probably just from the feed. How cool is that? We like that. That's super dope. Don't have to go through a bunch of trials and tribulations to get a nice good fill. That's awesome. Like I said, this only holds about a mil, maybe a little bit more, mil and a half. I filled it with a syringe, and that's what I got. Cool. There we go. There we go. There's still a little bit of that Shogun shimmer stuck to the piston, but I'm not taking it apart to get it out. It's not causing any problems anymore. So, here we go. My Hobonichi Techo from 2020. This is the cousin. Oops, wrong spot. There we go. Ignore all of the washi tape. Those are cover-ups from all of the other times I tried to film this video. So here's all the nib sizes. Is that better? Sorry, wrote really nice in all of them. That stub really blew me away. The only other TWSBI stub I've had is on the Go, and that was not a good experience. It did not want to write at all, ever. But this one, super good. Once I get tired of this fine, I'll probably put the stub on it. I also love the broad. The TWSBI broads were always a dream. That medium's really good, maybe a little bit dry, but it still gets nice shading there. That fine was really nice and consistent. That extra fine, of course, also really nice. Love the TWSBI extra fine. Yeah, all of these nibs were flawless. After a flush, there's a little bit of issue there, but that was because I was a bad pen person and didn't flush my nibs before I wrote with them. Because I'm impatient and greedy, and we hate that. But look at that nice juicy broad. That stub, the shading in the stub. It was so smooth, so perfect. Love that. But yeah, this is what it was doing with Shogun. It was started fine, great. You don't get a lot of shimmer, but you do get, whoa, you do get overexposed nonsense. But then it started clogging and being bad. But then I just switched the ink and it started being amazing again. This whole thing, front and back, completely consistent. This is Romania Red in my Lamy 2000, extra fine. Dream combo, absolutely delicious. I love it so much. But yeah, whole thing, just perfect. No problems there. Let's do a little live writing sample. Flip to the back of this page. I totally thought I had stuff written here. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, I do not have room here. All right, okay, let's scoot tripod. Let's get down a little lower. Ignore the mess. I've got a lot of cleaning to do. Really nice feedback, but it's not scratchy. It's nice and pencily. It's really good. I could probably turn that up a little bit. Oh, I should be zooming. I forget I have that feature sometimes. Ink is... Colorverse Matter. scrubby. Oh, look at that scrubby. Oh, it's nice and so wet. Oh my god. Oh, this is such a good fine nib. I love it. It disappears when you do the swipey, but scrubby swipe. There we go. Look at that. Let's do some reverse writing. Oh, okay. It doesn't seem to want to reverse. Oh, maybe we got a little bit started. There we go. Probably can't see that. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, cool. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not. But I can. Shiny ink. Oh, so good. So good. Love this ink. Love this pen. I'm eternally grateful that I finally get to try one. I was just thinking, like, it was like the day before it showed up that I wished I'd gotten a TWSBI Mini instead of 2 Ecos. Like when I was first trying TWSBI, and I mean, I'm kind of glad I didn't now because, you know, I get my first one from someone who was really happy to send it to me, and I'm really happy to receive it. I'm really happy to write with it. I also have a boatload of samples, like the entire Diatramentis copper line, which is really cool. I don't know what else I have to say. Let's look at this again. Let's look at this again. Look at that. Look at those writing samples. I love it. Those scrubbies. Oh, God. Yes. Absolute drool. Absolute love. This pen is amazing. Definitely recommend it, especially if you like smaller pens. It's, of course, cheaper than the 580, but if you like the aesthetic of the 580 and, you know, you don't want to spend that extra, like, what is it, 15, 20 bucks for, ooh, gross. Yeah, there we go. Cute little pairs here. Love that. You know, like a broad mini and then like a fine Prera. They'd go really well together and all that jazz. So thank you for watching. Thank you again, mysterious individual, for this lovely, generous gift. I'm really happy that I was able to try it and have it and hold it and love it. And yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by the facets again. Punch Nazis, I love you. Goodbye.